Hey everybody, Psychosaurus is here and welcome back to Age of Empires Online. And today I want to talk about chests. So we're gonna follow up a little bit with the Empire points and coins. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the chests, what loot you can expect from those. If you don't know what chests are, pretty much chests are items that you get as a reward from by doing quests. You can even purchase some at specific stores and you use the item in your inventory and you will get some another item, whether it's a piece of gear, advisor, material, that kind of stuff, and the rewards are somewhat random. So yeah, chest, like I said, you get them mainly from quests, and there are obviously many types of chests, and that depends what kind of reward you're gonna get from those. So if you open the world map, take a look at the quest description, you can find like these kinds of chests. First thing that you have to notice about the rewards is the level of the chest. That one says what kind of items you're gonna get, or at what level the items will be. So if you are gonna drop like advisor, that doesn't matter pretty much on level, but what matters is the gear, because you're gonna drop level 37 gear from these kind of chests. And obviously you can take a look at the search.projectceleste.com and see what items you can get at level 37. So that is one thing. Now what this level depends on is actually the recommended level of the quest. If you see recommended level and let's say there's like 20, the chest you're gonna get will be level 17. To simply put it, the recommended level minus 3 is the level of the chest you're gonna get. Now what about the any recommended level? Well, any recommended levels actually means something like it can mean either level 40 up to 40 depending on what your level is, or 43 if you're 40 obviously. So it's either your level or your level plus 3. And how do you recognize that? Well, look at the chest level. That's pretty much the only way you can recognize this. So this is level 47. So this level any actually means that level 40, the level you're currently at. If I however turn on the elite, that will still show any, but you can see changed color, and the chests are now level 40. So this means the level is 43. It's because of these items, and yeah, there's some weird thing about this. I don't know who made it, but there might be some reasoning why it's level 40, level 43. Don't ask me why. It's just that way, okay? Just remember, if you see level 40 on these chests, that means the quest is level 43 recommended. Because you cannot reach level 43, obviously. It's stuck at any. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's the level. And now the thing is, you should always take a look at the chest itself. Like, look at this one. This is a pretty standard chest you get from a normal quest, elite quest, anyway. And some people are like confused at the rewards they're getting from some specific chests, like let's say these legendary chests. So what's the difference between all these chests? If you see this normal chest, that is pretty common chest. What you can expect from this is item of any rarity. It can be broken item, it can be common item, that means materials most likely, and consumables, maybe advisors as well. It can be uncommon, that's where you get most of the gear from. And then you can expect also some rare, which is also quite often, and epic, less often, and sometimes you can even get legendary item. But don't expect it too often, okay? These chests, it's a good way to get yourself some starting gear, so like stuff like this, but higher level. If you're starting, you're gonna be glad that at least something you have on your units. But obviously you wanna get the best items, and then that's where we're getting at the legendary chest. Now you can see here it's classic legendary chest. There are other chests that are actually called Celeste legendary chest. And you might be asking, what is the difference between those two? Well, easy way to find out is you hover over the icon and read it for yourself. But to put it simply, classic legendary chests will have better chance at dropping classic legendary items. And I think it's not even that, it's actually saying that. Okay, this is true. If you read this, these treasure chests contain random items, including legendary items from the classic set. Legendary items only exist in the level 40 chest. So yeah, you can read this. This includes all class. This says classic. I think you can drop even some Celeste specific, whereas the Celeste legendary chest has better chance at dropping the Celeste legendary items. And yeah, you can get legendary items only if the chest is level 40. Okay, that's what I forgot to mention. Only level 40 you can get the legendary item. So if you even have something like guaranteed legendary chest and it's not level 40, you will not get the legendary item. Beware of that if you somehow manage to get guaranteed legendary chest. So you might be asking, what are the classic items and what are the Celeste items? Well, I did make a video about this one, showing like what good classic legendary items are back in when the City Conquest got rewards and they started dropping the classic legendary chest, which by the way, great way to earn those classic legendary chests. Do the City Conquest sometimes. There's a lot of them. But yeah, if you wanna see what the classic and the Celeste legendary items are, you go to the search.projectceleste.com. You obviously switch to items, and if you want to see the classic legendary items, you just type in classic. And here you will find all the legendary items. I think if you scroll down enough, you'll find also the classic epic items. So if you wanna just make sure it's only the legendary items, you just type in legendary items as well. And these are all of the classic legendary items. So if you're looking for something specific, like let's say you wanna get the Champion's Axe, make sure to check if it's a classic or a Celeste legendary item, because then you will know when it's better to actually farm those items. And if you want the Celeste items, obviously you type in Celeste, and here you will find all of these Celeste items. Okay, so that should be all about the legendary chests. Now obviously you could have noticed there are also some chests called guaranteed epic. You can also find legendary chests. These items will guarantee you the specific rarity. So if I have the guaranteed epic chest here, when I finish the quest, I'll get the one epic item from this chest. It's always gonna be epic. Okay, hang on. What is this? I have never seen legendary item drop from this one. Okay, so definitely you get epic item from this one if you do something like legendary TVs and you manage to do the no silver age challenge or secondary objective. You get a guaranteed legendary chest, or you do a 5-star legendary quest, you can find a guaranteed legendary chest there as well. If you open those, you obviously get legendary item. Obviously you need to be level 40 to get those. Otherwise you will never get legendary items unless you're level 40. Okay, remember to get that level 40 as soon as possible for those items. That's all I have to say about these chests. Now I did mention there are some specific stores, but I forgot you can get chests from the quest, but also you can get chests from the treasure camps. That's what I forgot. So during the quest, you can find some treasure camps that are guarded by some guards, some guardians, like would be Bandit Oxodus, or you can see in legendary quests like the Sea People Chieftain. If you defeat them, you can grab the camp. You'll get your chest from those as well. Now they have slightly different loot tables than the typical chest you get from as a quest reward. That's what I've noticed. I think if you do not regular quest or elite quest, you get normal chest from those. I don't think I've ever noticed anything different about those. You just get the same stuff as a from regular chest, and I think the treasure camps might actually have slightly worse rewards. Not by much. It's just slightly that you might get worse rewards, and it's where you can see this with the legendary treasure camps. If you grab that, you can actually drop green item from those, whereas from a typical legendary chest you will not get anything lower than rare item. That's one thing I should warn you about, but still pretty good chance to get a legendary item from those, so you should always try to grab those, because like free chests, you never know what you're gonna drop. Okay, now let's get to the store ones. So yeah, we have the Empire store, as I mentioned during the Empire points video. Unfortunately, it's not here. It's only available during the weekends, where you can buy the legendary Celeste or legendary classic item, random obviously, or you can buy a random epic item. Now we obviously have also Moe. This one, look at the specific level. Like I said, level decides what item level you're gonna get. So level 15, you're gonna get level 15 items. Just the legendary items are a little bit different here, because if you open level 15, Moe's chests actually have a chance of dropping these legendary items. Those will be always level 40, so don't worry about getting level 15 Pluto's shield or something like that. No, that's not gonna happen. That happened only on the first day. Not anymore. Okay, so that's Moe. And another chest I have to mention are like from Creed. When you play Creed or you play Sparta game modes, you can actually earn some specific points. So let's say I'm in Creed, I can earn Creed points by playing Creed, obviously Defense of Creed. And here you will find these Creed chests and Creed large chests. And what's the difference between those two? Well, Creed chest is pretty much a standard chest. You can get a normal uncommon item most likely from this one. It's just a normal chest, okay? Creed large chest is like a legendary chest. I think I never seen anything lower than rare item dropping from these. Now obviously this is a Creed. This one actually has a chance of dropping the Creed exclusive gear. If you take a look what you can get from gear from Creed as an exclusive gear. So you have a chance to get Minotaur's golden hide by purchasing those large chests over here. I forgot to mention about Moe. Moe actually has some better drop rates. It has increased rarity since the small change where they increased the rarity and reduced the amount of chests needed to open to actually drop the legendary item. That's what I forgot to mention. But yeah, about this one is just like the legendary. It has much better loot. You're gonna get at least rare item, better chance at dropping legendary item, and this is an alternative for you to get the Minotaur's golden hide. Now obviously it's only here. If you go to Sparta, you have very much standard loot you get from any other quest. There is not much difference. And obviously I need to mention also the summer, Halloween and winter events. Those also have these kinds of chests as well, as as well as their specific chest as a quest reward. Those are slightly different. The regular ones you won't probably notice that much difference, but the legendary ones actually have also quite good chance of dropping the classic items as well as the Celeste. So playing the event legendary quest will give you a good chance of dropping the classic and the Celeste legendary. So if you don't like playing the quest for classic legendary chests, events are a really great way for you to drop the classic legendary items as well. And obviously you want to earn those points, and obviously you want to spend them at the specific store and spending those specific event points. And obviously you can find these kinds of chests there as well. So you'll find the event specific for like Halloween points and the large one for also Halloween points. So same stuff. Okay, I hope I did not forget anything about the chest, so tell me what you think. Did I forget something to mention? I hope not. And yeah, if there are any questions, comment section below. Very good place to ask those questions. Make sure to like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, share this among the players, especially the new ones, so they understand the differences between those chests. And I'll see you next time. Bye!